From the WYLN studios in Hazleton, Pennsylvania, WYLN Late Edition News at 10 starts right now.
Good evening. It's Tuesday, December 20th, 2016. I'm Ann Gownley. A Wilkes-Barre man wanted for assaulting an infant and her mother since December 5th was apprehended. 28-year-old Derek Reich is in county prison on $150,000 bail, facing a list of charges. Police say Reich tried to strangle a 6-month-old baby girl in a Barney Street apartment in the city and punched and kicked the baby's mother when she tried to stop him. The woman ran to a nearby convenience store and called 911 after Reich passed out. Police arrested him, but he jumped out of a cruiser and had been on the run since. Reich is charged with aggravated assault, simple assault, reckless endangerment, escape, false ID to law enforcement, and theft. 51-year-old Glenn Joseph Holsizer of Plymouth Township is facing a list of charges. Police say he physically abused and threatened 2 young boys ages 13 and 11 for more than a year. Both boys told authorities Holsizer used a BB and taser gun on him. That Holsizer would often lock them both in a camper for days without letting them go anywhere and would make sexual advances. They also said he beat them with a curtain rod and forced them to watch pornography. While his address is in Hanover Township, they said the incidents happened at his motorhome in Plymouth Township. Holsizer was arraigned Monday on 2 counts of endangering the welfare of children, 1 count of corruption of minors, and 1 count of making terroristic threats, and 1 count of simple assault, and 2 counts of indecent assault by District Judge Donald Whitaker. He is in county prison on $250,000 bail. The Charles M. Schwab School in Weatherly has been sitting vacant for a number of years. But last night, one 9-year-old held a fundraiser for the school at her birthday party. 3rd grade student at Weatherly Elementary School, Adia Russell, celebrated her birthday yesterday with a party, but also with citizens trying to save the Schwab School. Her birthday party was at the L&L Firehouse in Weatherly, where a fundraiser was held to raise money to restore the school. Russell's mom, Alyssa Hinkle, is a member of the board to restore the school.
Well, the school's been sitting vacant for the last 25 years. We're trying to get it back for the town. We have that opportunity. It was foreclosed on, so now we have the chance to buy it back. Once we buy it back, we have a lot of work to do because the roof needs to be redone. A lot of immediate fixes need to be taken care of. So it's kind of a big undertaking, and the town is willing to take that on. And thankfully, my little girl was willing to sacrifice her birthday party to bring this all together for everybody.
The event featured a bake sale, food, and vendors. Adia's family also had a little something special planned for Adia for her part in helping out the community.
Mostly a fundraiser. We are here to gather money. She was under the impression that she wasn't going to have a birthday cake and presents. Well, people are bringing presents anyhow, which is wonderful because she feels like she's doing something good. And we do have a cake. And yeah, I think it's just really good of her to feel like she could sacrifice her birthday for something even bigger and better. So I just think that was really cool of her to do that.
If you are interested in donating or making a pledge, you can visit charlesmschwabrestorationproject.org. Despite all the hoopla, protests, and arrests, Pennsylvania's 20 electors did as expected. They cast their votes for Donald Trump. The Electoral College met at all 50 state capitals on Monday. The states met in Harrisburg as protesters from the left trying to get it to change its vote happened outside. About a dozen of the protesters were arrested, but the electors voted for Trump as the popular vote told them to do so. In the end, that happened everywhere. In fact, so-called faithless electors turned out to be a bigger problem for Hillary Clinton than Donald Trump. He lost 2 electors from what the election night total said it should, while she lost 5. Trump got 304 votes, while Clinton got 227 votes. Young students at Heights Terrace Elementary Middle School had a surprise visit from Santa Claus himself. With only 5 days left until Christmas, students were able to tell Santa exactly what they wanted for Christmas. Library aide Marianne Novotnuk says the children love when he comes to visit, and she loves to see their faces light up with cheer when he walks in.
Oh, it was a great day. The kids were so excited, had so many questions for him. It's just a great time of year to see their happy faces and so excited. He was escorted by troop band. They gave him the ride because his sleigh was in for repairs for the big holiday coming up. He gave coloring books to the children, answered stories. They had a really great time.
The students had a wonderful time with Santa, and Novotnak hopes to continue this tradition of Santa visiting the students at the school for many years to come. Well, as promised tonight, we have the winners from the Pennies Classified giveaway. The 8 winners are up on your screen now. Those winners won prizes given to WYLN for this contest thanks to local area businesses. And stay tuned to WYLN for additional chances to win great prizes from concert tickets and wrestling events and prizes like these. And congratulations to all of our winners. Time now for a first look at our forecast. Another cold day, but the sun was certainly shining down on us. What can we expect in the coming days? John Eric Polai is in for Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik tonight and is in the Weather Center with all the details. John?
Well, Ann, like you said, sun out today, and that should go through for most of the week. We're going to see some clouds in the mix, but really a lot of sun this week. There is going to be some rain about 2 days, and we'll get into that a little bit more when the weather comes up. Ann, back to you.
Thanks, John. Coming up next, PennDOT officials and state police are urging the public to stay safe while traveling this holiday season. Plus, it's District Talk Tuesday here on WYLN, and today our Abby Piskel traveled to Freeland Elementary Middle School to talk with students on all the great things happening this school year. All that and more, plus sports, is coming your way here on WYLN. Stay tuned.
You're watching WYLN News with Ann Gownley, video journalists Mike Lula and Julie Stefanovich, Paula Degnan, Gary Perna, Abby Piskel, and Aaron Harvey. Sports with Eric DeBerardinis and John Eric Polai, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Garbacik.
Why do so many Subaru buyers love Fairway Subaru?
By far, Fairway Subaru gave me the best price and the best trade-in.
I've been very pleased with their service.
We actually found what we were looking for right off the lot.
Made sure that the vehicle I was looking for fit my needs. I really feel like a part of their extended family.
Fairway Subaru on Route 309, Hazel Township, or visit us online during the Subaru Share the Love event.
Personal cancer care is close to home. The Cancer Treatment Center at Hazleton has been providing radiation therapies to cancer patients for 30 years. If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with cancer and need radiation therapy and would like to learn more about our treatments, let our compassionate, experienced team of experts help you. No reason to travel out of town for same services that are only minutes away from your home. The Cancer Treatment Center at Hazleton, 1701 East Broad Street in Hazleton. Close to home.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones. With the holiday season rapidly approaching, many will be on the roads headed to parties and family gatherings. Pennsylvania State Police are issuing a campaign to help drivers be aware of the damage that could be done with distracted driving. WYLN's Abby Piskel has all the details.
That is the message that Pennsylvania State Police are sending to drivers everywhere. Distracted driving is any type of activity that takes a driver's attention away from the road, which can not only endanger the driver, but other passengers in the vehicle and others that are on the road as well.
We're launching a distracted driving campaign, and what we're trying to do is raise awareness to the public in reference to distracted driving. You know, distracted driving could have been anything back in the day, whether it's, you know, adjusting your radio, talking to too many people in the car, friend-wise. But now what we're seeing is more and more people with technology at their fingertips while driving and taking their focus off the road to deal with things that occur in their daily life. Whether it's somebody answering a phone or they're working from their car business-wise, but they're taking their focus off the road, and that's resulting in people getting in collisions that are either injuring others or in some cases fatal. And that's what we want to get the message out. Put the phone down, turn it off. No text, no message, no email is worth someone's life, including your own.
Whether you are going to a holiday gathering or just traveling to and from work, it is important during this time of year, with all of the traffic and even some weather conditions, to keep your hands on the wheel and your eyes on the road.
This is the time of year where obviously there's a lot of people who will be traveling over the next few weeks, and when we're traveling there are a lot of those other distractions out there, and so this is the time that we want to really emphasize to people to make sure that you're not an additional distraction either to you and your passengers or to other people on the road. A lot of people on the road this year, so slow down. We all want to get to our holiday parties, and so make sure that you do so in a safe manner for you, for your passengers, and for the other people on the road.
During your travels, if you're going somewhere that may not be familiar, you may use a GPS or even your phone to get to your destination. While this is a useful tool, it can also be hazardous as well if you keep glancing down to check at the directions.
Most of those phones will talk to you. So mount it somewhere and listen. Obviously, if you glance over, I mean, we see that, but holding in your hand and constantly glancing down at it is taking your eyes off the road, and that in a split second can change your life and others' lives. So mount it somewhere. We do understand people use GPS systems, but my experience with them is they talk. They tell you in about a half a mile you're going to make a right. So there's no reason to be looking at it if it's talking to you. So mount it somewhere in the vehicle away from yourself.
Police will continuously monitor the roads and will be on the lookout for anyone who is violating traffic laws so that everyone can have a safe and happy holiday season. For WYLN News, I'm Abby Piskel.
Thank you, Abby. Coming up next, John Eric Pole is back with a full look at our forecast. Stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Frank Schmidt, West Hazelton Mayor. I'd like to wish everybody in West Hazelton a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. God bless you and God bless America.
The Victoria story's a glorious story, the sweetest that's ever been told. They found they were handy at making fine candy for family and friends to behold. Word spread through the land that Victoria's candies would one day be leading the rest. Now that day is here, for the facts are quite clear that Victoria's candies are best.
Why do so many Subaru buyers love Fairway Subaru?
By far, Fairway Subaru gave me the best price and the best trade-in.
I've been very pleased with their service.
We actually found what we were looking for right off the lot.
Made sure that the vehicle I was looking for fit my needs. I really feel like a part of their extended family.
Fairway Subaru on Route 309, Hazel Township, or visit us online during the Subaru Share the Love event.
So I bet everybody was happy today because sunshine. I mean, all day. I mean, great. Not even a cloud in the sky. I woke up to go to the gym this morning around 9:30 in the morning, headed out to my car. I had some frost on it, but sun was shining, so I was able to live. And really not too bad of a day outside today. I mean, you're going to see right here in a second on our first slide, we have the live conditions here. It's around 24 degrees out right now. That high temperature today was up around 30 degrees. Dew point coming in at 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Actually, it's funny when you see dew point there, because when I walked out this morning, I saw frost on the ground. That dew getting a little bit of frost on it with the temperatures that were going on. Now let's get into the highs and lows for the day. As I said, the high coming in around 30 was at 29 degrees here at the station. Low, 12 degrees. The high time coming at 2:40 in the afternoon, so a little bit later in the afternoon. This morning, though, you're getting up ready for work. 7:40 in the morning there. It's the time of your low. Wind gust 12 miles per hour. That was around 4:05 this afternoon, so about an hour and a half ago there on the wind gust time. So in about a second here, you're going to be seeing our state temperatures, and really take a look at the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania here. I mean, really nice weather that we've been having. I mean, you could see all across the state here, a lot of 30s, above freezing temperatures in most parts. The airport in Avoca, 30. Philadelphia, 34 degrees there. Allentown, 32. That part of the state is nice out there. And when we get to our next slide, you're going to see the wind speeds here. And Philadelphia, nice and calm. They're the winners of the day here. 34 degrees, the warmest part of the state. No wind. Absolutely great temperatures out there. We see the wind speeds throughout the state. Really not terrible. Besides for out west, you're seeing up Erie Way 17, Bradford County there 10. Really double digits all out in the western part of the state, but really a nice day here. We'll get to the 7-day forecast here. And as I said earlier, a lot of sun, as you can see there. 2 days of rain, unfortunately, coming in Saturday and Monday. Now, Saturday, the rain not going to ruin the Christmas holiday. That rain's expected to come in the morning. And we're going to get to more about that at the end of the broadcast here. So until then, have a nice day, everybody, and we'll have much more coming up after these messages.
For the holidays, take your family to Bonanza Steakhouse for these specials. Tuesdays, half-pound USDA choice sizzling sirloin, only $8.99. And Thursday's special, 5 boneless country ribs or a half rack of baby back ribs, only $8.99. Both specials come with your choice of one side, and if you want to add the buffet, just $4.50. Can't forget Seniors Wednesdays, $1 off any platter. All this and more at Bonanza Steakhouse.
Electric Frog Designs, 323 North Hunter Highway, Route 309 Drums, offering full-color banners and signs, vehicle lettering and graphics, campaign signs, promotional products, trophies, plaques, and medals. 788-2333.
The holiday season is in full swing at Stewart's Flower Shop and Greenhouse. Stop in for beautiful, unique, colored poinsettias from single bloom to 5 branches. Stewart's Flower Shop and Greenhouse, where creativity and personal attention make a beautiful arrangement.
Weatherwood is a privately owned 200-bed nursing and rehabilitation center in the quiet town of Weatherly, Pennsylvania. The rehab center offers the highest level of personalized care for your therapy experience. Whispering Meadows is a 50-bed secure dementia unit in our facility. Weatherwood also offers Medicare-certified home health care services within the community, including therapies, skilled nursing, and certified nursing assistance. Whether you need short-term, long-term, or respite stay, call or stop by for a tour. 570-427-8683.
Welcome back to WYLN News. I'm Abby Piskel, and for this week of District Talk Tuesday, we're at Freeland Elementary Middle School, and I'm speaking with 2 students who are going to tell me all about the different events that Freeland had going on and will be having going on. So if one of you wants to start, just talk to me a little bit about some things that have been happening here.
Here at Freeland, we've had a lot of fundraisers for Toys for Tots, and you could donate a toy or money, and it all goes towards Toys for Tots.
And I understand that you have a special dance coming up. Talk to me a little bit about that.
We have a dance going on tomorrow. It's during the afternoon, so right after lunch we'll go to the dance, and it's in school, and yeah.
Okay, and I know you have some anti-bullying incentives going on with some tournaments. Talk to me a little bit about that.
All right, so throughout the year we have dodgeball tournaments and kickball tournaments. We're all divided into teams, and it's an incentive for being well-behaved and not bullying.
Okay, and I know that you have a bunch of different clubs, and the drama club just did something special. Talk to me about that.
They put on a show. They redid the Christmas Carol. It was very wonderful. They practiced long and hard for it, and it was a pretty good show. Everyone enjoyed it.
So I know you have a bunch of different fun and exciting events that you do throughout the year. Talk to me about that.
All right, well, one of them is Red Ribbon Week, where it's all about being against destructive decisions. So each day of the week, we would dress up a certain way to be against drugs. For example, like crazy about good decisions. We would dress up with like crazy hair, mismatched clothes, inside-out clothing, etc. That was really fun because just seeing everyone around crazy, or like just anything simple that was like wearing red for Red Ribbon Week, obviously. It was just cool.
Okay, and I know that you did something special for Veterans Day. Talk to me about that.
We had 2 different programs for Veterans Day. One was in school, and the parents and families were allowed to come. We had some veterans came in, and students also read poems and different essays for the program. And then there was an out-of-school program in the Freeland Park that we had over 100 students and families that came on a non-school day, so that was pretty cool.
Okay, and you have a bunch of different clubs here at Freeland, and SAD being one of them. Talk to me a little bit about the different events that SAD does.
All right, so SAD is all about Students Against Destructive Decisions. So throughout the year, we will do things like incentive-wise for being against destructive decisions. And one of the things we're doing is tattoo, and they will come in. A certain amount of students were selected, and they're going to teach us how to present to children on a program that is against destructive decisions.
So how does it make you feel to be a part of a school that does so much?
I love being a student here because just not the great academics that we get, it's also our principal, Mr. Barletta, lets us do so much more, and it's just a great experience.
What about you? How does this make you feel?
I think it's great because along with our education, we get a lot of rewards for doing well, and it kind of encourages kids to do good, and it also gets like a special relationship between teachers and students.
And that special teacher-student relationship, I know that was always important to me when I was going to school. Is that something that you feel is really important?
Yes, I do actually, because when you're learning, it makes it a lot easier to learn when you're like almost friends with the teacher, but you're still like the student. So it makes you pay attention more.
Perfect. And is there anything special coming up, any special events that you guys have going on?
For the PJAS club, we're going to a science competition at Wilkes University March 4th, and people in that club will be competing there with their projects.
I am now joined with Emma, who won a very special essay contest, and I'm super excited to hear about it. So Emma, just talk to me a little bit about it.
I just wrote about like the presidential elections and like how we have like the freedom to vote for like the president and stuff, and all the freedoms that we have in America.
And how did you get inspired to write this essay?
I just like talked to my parents about like the elections and stuff like that happens in this country and like what advantages we have over other countries, and that's just kind of what I wrote about.
And since you won this essay contest, what did you win, and what does that mean to you?
I won some money, and I'm really like proud of myself for like winning and like going on, and yeah, I'm just really proud of myself.
Okay, perfect. Well, I hope you certainly keep up the good work. And all of the students here at Freeland definitely have a lot going on and a lot to be proud of. So stay tuned. More news is coming your way here on WYLN.
If you're looking for a good pre-owned vehicle, check out BLB Auto Sales for his tax time specials. Get the best return on your tax check. Quality and dependable vehicles at affordable prices. BLB Auto Sales is a division of Barbush Automotive. Barbush Automotive for all your mechanical, diagnostic, alignment, inspections, and emissions needs. 24-hour towing, engines, and transmissions. Located on Route 940 in Harley, one call does it all, 570-454-7571.
Early season wrestling devoted to tournaments, testing teams far and wide, though still occasionally to come, but now we settle into the conference schedule. We head to McGinn Gymnasium with Hazleton hosting Pittston tonight. 113 pounds, Cougars trailing the Patriots 6-0 until Jacob Moore gets his opponent turned over for the pin and the tie at 6. Then at 126, Steven Martysovsky needs just 18 seconds to secure the pin and extend the Hazleton advantage, and there it is. Now to 138 pounds. It's the Cougars' Jimmy Hoffman, a state silver medalist a season ago, getting a tech fall just 20 seconds into the second period. He's good. Pittston didn't win many matches on the night, but in the finale, Nick Lynch, a senior who decided to come out for wrestling just this year, with a takedown and pin. However, Hazleton area, the overall winners, 54-18. A nice part of the local hoop schedule from a bragging rights perspective is that typically the boys match up one night and the same schools playing girls ball the next night, alternating locations. That's the case for the Schuylkill League on Tuesday, with Shenandoah meeting Mahanoy. Lady Bears ended the Lady Devils season a year ago in districts and ended this one early for all intents and purposes, up 41-17 at the half. Third quarter, Megan Bisco, the alert pass to Jada Byrne. We see a glimmer from Shendo's Emily DeMalis, a confident stroke, but last year's state semifinalist, very real yet again. Mahanoy now 5-0, doubling up Shenandoah, 62-31 as the Bears program sweeps the Devils this time around. A D1 tilt, first-year North Schuylkill head coach Rich Wetzel aiming to pick up the Lady Spartans' second straight win at Tamaqua. Lady Raiders with the game's first point, North Schuylkill with the next 10. There it's a miss, but an assist of sorts as Leanne Gregus there for the board and put back. Next, Gregus, the simple aim and fire from the elbow. It's mostly Lady Spartans. 66-44 is the final, a boys-girls split for those two schools. Extended highlights on WYLN Press Box on Facebook. As always, those longer in length. These next highlights higher in quality. Time for Plays of the Week. I'm a big fan of two-way players in every sport. Mikey Joseph of Mahanoy is one of those guys, here with the thievery and the 2 points. Tamaqua's Casey Rother looks like he trusts the process. You show high, you sweep low, you get buckets. The athleticism on display from Scranton Prep here. Logan Bailey, the case of the Bunnies and the score. And we finish with a beautiful no-look look from Marion's Noah Stauffer to Anthony Colavecchio, who does the easy part, no offense. And those are your plays of the week. It's special to make all conference, all region, all districts. Amplify that for all state. In a place like Pennsylvania with over 15,000 high school football players, yesterday 3 classes honored, today the other 3. In 2A, 3 Schuylkill Haven seniors grace the list. Danny Lozada makes it on as an athlete, Jeremy Schaefer on the offensive line, and one-year Hurricane Mike Callion chosen as an all-state linebacker. In 4A, Ian Renninger, a junior tight end from Pottsville, is selected, and so is senior offensive lineman Ryan Solt from Coughlin. And now for a separate graphic entirely devoted to Williamsport football. The Millionaires with 6 representatives on the 6A All-State team. That's a crazy number. They are senior quarterback Isaiah Hankins, sophomore running back Trayson Potts, senior tight end Jalen Jackson, junior offensive lineman Kirk Daniker, senior athlete Elliot Walker, and senior defensive lineman Ross Stebbins. Congratulations to all of our local selections. That's it for sports. Stay tuned.
The Victoria story's a glorious story, the sweetest that's ever been told. They found they were handy at making fine candy for family and friends to behold. Word spread through the land that Victoria's candies would one day be leading the rest. Now that day is here, for the facts are quite clear that Victoria's candies are best.
Make sure you stop in the Cheese Store and More for a wonderful gift basket or 2. Check out their imported gifts, cheeses, and snacks that are perfect for this holiday season. Call or stop in today, and remember to check their holiday hours. When you need used auto parts, call Bonner Enterprises. They also take your junk cars and trucks, offering competitive prices. They also deliver anti-skid, shale, and clay. Located at 410 Maplewood Drive in the Humboldt Industrial Park, call them at 570-384-3291.
Well, as I said before, it should be a nice week. A lot of sunshine in the mix, and then we see some showers there on Saturday and Monday. Again, it's not going to ruin the Christmas weekend. That rain's going to come early on Saturday. It'll clear out then by the afternoon and nighttime. And Monday, showers will be late in the afternoon. So, hey, a lot of sunshine. I don't know about you, Ann, but I love the sun.
Yeah,
so.
I'll take the sun, but it's always nice to have a little bit of a white Christmas, sometimes. As long as it's just on the grass, maybe?
I'll watch it in a movie, but I think I'd prefer 40 degrees.
All right, I'll take well, I was thinking 40 degrees with a little bit of snow, but We can't have both.
I don't know if that works. Yeah.
That doesn't work. It
Can't
doesn't
always
work.
be a winner, right?
No, but the one positive look that we can see through all of this is that the roads will, fingers crossed, stay nice for all that holiday traveling. And as you heard from Abby Piskel's report, make sure to be safe when out on the roadway and don't be distracted. Have a good night, everyone.